Welcome back. Well, they created a unique real estate matchmaking business that started in Fargo and Grand Forks. And this is pretty cool. They're fresh off a Shark Tank competition win up in the Northern Valley.
We want to welcome the creators of Set Your Rent idea, Adam and John. Thank you so much for coming in today, you guys. First, break this down, exactly what you guys do. You were kind of explaining it to us in the break.
Sure. We're just trying to connect two different markets, renters with investors. So think about, and specifically single family homes. So if an individual either can't obtain financing or wants to rent a home that's not currently listed for rent, it's maybe listed for sale, we'll work through our website, connect you with an investor who's willing to buy that property for you so that you can rent it or rent it with the option to buy it.
How'd you come up with this idea? Was there a need? Did you have a personal experience?
We kind of organically grew into it. We've owned rental properties and just kind of noticed from tenants, they kind of said there wasn't much to pick from. So we kind of like to open up the option of more houses for them to pick from.
So yeah, how are you soliciting the homes? Are you going to homes that are possibly for sale and saying, hey, you willing to rent this too, or what's your strategy?
We work with a realtor, so ensuring that we go through all of the normal channels that somebody would be able to go through. So they say, instead of these 50 homes that are listed for rent, look at these 500. And we connect them with a local realtor. They'll say, okay, what are you looking for? How many beds, how many bath, yard, barbecue? And they say, this is what we want. So the realtor says, well, here's, the other options. So then they go tour all the places and they say, we want that one. And then that's where we kind of initiate the process, do some application, and then connect them with the appropriate party.
What's your success rate? Are you dealing with people so far that are saying, wow, I wish I would have known about this or had this in the past?
The people that we've done it with, they say they're thankful that they found our company and were able to find a house that worked for them.
And this is in both Fargo and Grand Forks, or more than that?
Yeah, we recently just moved to Fargo. We started it locally in Grand Forks. That's where we've done them, and now we're doing one more here in Fargo.
Okay. So if I'm a renter, where do I go to start to look at the properties, and how do I go about doing that?
You would visit our website, which is setyourrent.com. We have all kinds of information on there for you to read, and then there's a little form at the bottom you actually fill out. Kind of says what you're looking for and things like that.
So Set Your Rent, obviously I put in, hey, I'm willing to do $1,000 a month, and then you show me what you have for $1,000 a month, and I go from there.
Yep.
And we even allow you, if you would like to, is to pick your property and set your rent price. We have a calculator on there that kind of ballparks a range of, what this type of property would normally go for. But every investor has their own criteria, so that's kind of the Set Your Rent is go pick any house listed for sale, name your price, and if it works out, we'll connect an investor for you.
Name your price. Isn't that someone else's slogan? Or pretty close there. What are some of the big questions that people have for you when they first give you guys a call?
I think timeline is a big one. Some people want to move in a week. Some people want to move in, in a couple months or in 3 months. So our process, because you're closing on a home, is typically, more than 30 days just to go through all the work. It's not somebody that, hey, if we want to get you moved in here, typically we would just say, go find a place to rent. That would be, the first one. And then just some of the logistics of, how does it work? What's the process, from start to finish going through there. And, there's a little bit more information on the website that we walk them through, but it's a new idea. So they got a lot of questions, and we're just happy to answer them for them.
So could a renter go on and go, hey, look, I'll do a lower price, but I'll give you a 2-year commitment? I mean, can I start that negotiating process online already? And
Yep, absolutely. And a lot of tenants will go with that option. Yeah.
Interesting. Great idea, you guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate
fantastic.
it. All right, stay with us. Coming up, getting ready for the fishing opener. Stick around. We'll tell you about that right after this.